Hey everyone, this is Uthris. Welcome back to StarMade. Last episode we built this, which was our light bomber variant. And this episode we are moving from military to something a little bit more utilitarian. And I plan on making some type of light cargo ship. At least I hope. Generally lighter vehicles for me are just easier to build than the larger ones because I feel like I get muddled down. But, what is this? Multi-slot force field blue. Hold on, I have to look at this. Is that... Can I actually... Huh. It's like a door. Anyways, before I get insanely sidetracked, we are building a light cargo ship. And so, the couple key components for this thing, it will be most likely the storage module, because they did rework storage and how that worked, so that's something pretty cool. And how about, let's grab some power, reactors, some thrusters. That's three, not thrusters. Alright. And I'm hoping to use this thing almost as if it's like I guess, like a shuttle you would launch from another ship to bring cargo into an outpost or something. So it's like an unloading type of thing. So why don't we give the core a little bit of room. Get this thing some power. Something like that might do. Let's see. Power. Not really the most efficient power core I've ever built. That's okay. I think that shape works just fine. Let's go ahead and put maybe some shields in here. So this is just kind of the core of the ship itself. Yeah, something like that. So 648 shields, 22 a second. Regen, let's actually change this a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So that's our little core. And from this point on, we need some cargo space, which I already have on my hotbar. I don't know why I am putting it there. So cargo space is a new block, and it essentially works... Oh, I don't know how to put it. It's like empty space, and then as you fill up your actual cargo area, it'll put blocks slowly filling it up and allows you to carry more. And if you have too much stuff in a cargo container, it essentially starts leaking out. Let's grab some hull. I feel like I want... No, we already did orange. How about this light blue with some white? I don't think that's the same color as this, but you know, looking at it, I think it is. So, purple. No. Green. Green will work just fine. Let's go ahead and throw down some type of shape here. Now, I don't know if I want to keep it in scale of these and make it pretty much a really light shuttle, but that's pretty much impossible as how much room I want to have for cargo. So let's go ahead, think this through just a little bit more. How about add some engines? Let's first turn on symmetry mode. That'll make engine making a little bit easier. Okay, so do 2 there. I think something like that. That might be okay. It is going to be a little bit more bulky than our other creations, but that's fine. That is just fine. So for cargo, let's see if we can't rotate this around. Do something like that. And actually put our cargo space down inside the ship itself. Alright. In fact, we'll increase this just a whole another layer. But I can show you guys what it does look like when you throw some blocks in here. So if we throw that in there. There we go. It updates, and you can see we get a stack of cargo in that area that we designated. Though, it is too much, so we might as well just take that out. And let's go ahead, I guess, design. How much mass? I mean, this thing's not going to have any weapons, so really, this is fine. Let's actually discover how much volume. 1.9k. So, how many hull pieces can it carry? Can it carry 20,000? So it can carry about 40,000 hull. If that's right. I think that's right. Yeah, 40,000-ish. And, I think that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's a nice, simple, small little ship for us. I might try and leave this empty, because you can see what it looks like without any items there. I wouldn't mind it looking like it fills up with cargo visually, maybe? That might be pretty cool. So let's see what we can do to do that. First things first. Not the most beautiful green I've ever seen. It ain't that bad. Let's put our wings on here. And how about I've been putting swept, like those vertical parts, pretty much everywhere. I don't know if I should keep doing it, because it's possible. Or if it just starts becoming a little too much. How do I usually design this thing? Where are my ships? Why am I all the way over here? Right, because I flew over a bit ago. So, that's what it is. So, these need to go up. And then in one. Like so. And that'll give us some swept kind of vertical elements. See, it just looks like a fighter though when I do something like that. So maybe something a little bit more bulky looking. Bulk up a little. And sorry if I'm not talking so much right now, but I am trying to think of how to do this in a nice clean fashion. Though I feel like I'm not doing so hot right now. Let's see if I can't connect some of this around. Maybe I just don't like this green. Something about it. How about if I make it a little bit more angled? Something like that. And we can move that up to there to give us a cockpit. And we can maybe cover most of this up, I guess. I'm really grasping at straws, I feel, on this one. Let's get rid of that. Looks weird. Let's get rid of these. They look weird. How about some grill, right? I think that's what we usually use in this situation. Oop. Need that power back. Actually, it's not power there. It's recharge unit, right? Yeah. Grill, grill. I don't know. Something about it bugs me. Don't know what it is. What does the green look like when that light bugs? It darkens it. Not quite burn your eyes out green. Yeah. Well, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and fiddle with this off camera, and we'll be back, hopefully, with this looking at least halfway decent. Okay, so I think this is kind of the finished design. I did not expect cargo to be so heavy. Just like Space Engineers, they set it to where cargo becomes part of ship mass calculation. So ended up having to beef up the thrusters quite a bit to try and get this thing to even really move efficiently or effectively at all. But we'll go ahead and go over some of the basics. So we have some cargo containers, of course, and they are going pretty much straight through the whole craft. Now, there are a couple docking nodes, and each docking node is connected to a different cargo container, so you can unload specific ones at specific areas if that's what you need to do, which is pretty cool, I think. That's a new feature they added, so if you combine a rail docker with a storage unit, it will pull either to or from depending on how it's set up, which yeah, it allows for some nice role play, and especially since your character's weight matters as well going forward. That having a good storage system, I think, is going to be key in the long run. We have 2 orange lights, just to basically give this thing a little bit of extra color and some type of lighting. Our other ships don't have that. I don't know where they are. Off the top of my head, they should be around here, right? Oh, there they are. They're up there. Pretty standard cockpit, quite angular. A lot of grating at the top so you can see the cargo fill up. Same thing kind of on the sides. A lot of exposed components. This thing doesn't even have shields. This thing's just going to be transporting cargo, so you're going to want a fighter squadron if it's going off by itself in a carrier, or just shuttling things from a station onto another ship. So go ahead and show you its top speed here. Well, technically all ships have the same top speed. I'm talking acceleration, which we do have a mostly full cargo hold. I would say about 2/3 full, and you can see even with the beefier engines, it's a little slow going, which is cool. I kind of like that they added that. It makes ships kind of a little bit more unique, but I will go over kind of the final stats here. So base mass is 12.5, very light. 222 blocks. The current cargo that's in it, though, is 1.7k. So obviously is making it way more heavy. Its total length is 15 meters, height is 3 meters, width is 9 meters. As you can see with our light ships, I'm trying to keep the 3-meter height fairly consistent between them all. Let's see, no shields. Actually, no, it does have shields. It's got 220 total shielding. I just need to add an actual recharger, which I can do. Can throw one in here, I think. Something like that. There we go. Just so it has a little bit. It can take one shot. Woo. It's got 5,250 armor, 6,170 structure hit points. So a decent amount more hit points just base than our other items. So it can armor tank a little bit more comparatively. Though, again, a couple good missiles, this thing will die. Let's see. Yeah, that sums it up, I think, pretty much. The acceleration is so slow, but it just feels right to have something like this. And its stopping speed is not much better. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more creative goodness. Go ahead and hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the content. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.